Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Marshall back with Bids and Offers, and I want to make this YouTube video showing you guys a trade that I just took a little while ago, shortly after 3 p.m. at about 64.03 on ES, where I spotted some sellers who could not break through this area of support at the 6400s after I had spotted a very, very large buyer pushing through very large offers here just at 63.99 and a half. So I hopped back on my computer after I went out, after I hopped off from this morning after taking 2 L's. So I was down about 7.5 or 8 points. And I basically hopped back on my computer and I saw this dip get bought up pretty aggressively right here at 63.88 to 90. This thing got bought up and then it held this area right here. What that looks like on the footprint chart is this. You see this very, very large bid get filled, 1600 over 397. This was a lot of sell side activity into a bid, about a negative 13, negative 1200 delta on that. So as the market sold off through that, you see this block of struggle right here. This is the turning point. The buyers pop it up super aggressively. Note the thin volume on the upper side of this footprint chart right here. I'll zoom this in for you guys. Basically, seeing the market reclaim this very, very big negative delta lot, very large bid that got filled here. All these sellers are now not getting paid as the market gets up above them, okay? It pulls back again, just like this. It pops up, pulls back down into this level right here. I'll show you that on a candlestick chart in just a minute. And it could not break through this level here. It could not break back through. Lots of negative delta in this area. More size hitting the bid than the ask, but the market is not going down. What does that mean? That means that passive bids are sucking up the aggressive selling efforts and the market is not selling off. This is how you can identify a turning point in the market before it actually happens and maximize your risk to reward ratios. So this is the first thing I saw. Aggressive bidding up, very, very, very active buyers in the market. And then this right here, 804 over 100. This is a plus 700 delta. Very, very large buying effort into an offer that got filled. The market did pop up through that. Okay, here's what that looks like on the book map right here. All right, let me show you what that looks like on the book map. This is what it looks like on the book map. Let me just get this centered for you. So right over here, you see all this very aggressive buying effort, massive order, 221 filled, and then 404 filled right here. Very aggressive buying. This thing is popping up super, super quick. They are bidding it up. You see the bids following here. Now we get up above the 400s, okay? We're up above the 400s. There's all this bid activity. The sellers do slip past that. Something that I'm watching in here is to see if this area, which was being pretty heavily offered here, where this positive 700 delta came through right here at the 99.5, this exact price. Look, there's a bid that pops up there, okay? The market sells off into it. Seller gets trapped at the bid. 70 sell volume into this bid. The market pops up, okay? Look at this big seller right here too. 359 volume in that order, okay? The market pops up, fails to sell off back beneath it. Now it pops up again. Now I'm eyeballing it, okay? I'm like, okay, it looks like this level is starting to hold in here. This 99, 400 level is starting to hold where these buyers factor themselves into the market just earlier, right? I'll show you what that looks like on this chart right here. So basically the market pops up at about 11 o'clock. These dips get bought. Now right in here, we pop up off of these 85s quick, okay? We pull back. Once we're above the 400s, we pull back into this level right here, this major 6400 psychological key level, okay? Very, very, very powerful level that we have been dancing around for the last couple of weeks. Also, 6500 key level, 6300. Any number that is a big number and it's a whole number is one that is going to be commonly used on Wall Street, commonly used across money managers and people who have a lot of money on the line. They're not thinking in terms of single point values. They are thinking in terms of whole numbers. 6400, 6450, 6500, okay? Or 25 point increments, all right? The 25s, the 50s, the 75s, you name it. So I notice that this 400 level on the footprint chart looks like this, Okay, look at this right here. You should be able to see that pretty loud and clear. This 400 level, lots of buying. Market pops up. Now, note the market pulls back, and look at what happens. The market cannot sell off back beneath this area of extreme positive delta. These buyers are being proven correct in the market. Okay, look. 300 volume, 100, 300, 600, I'm sorry, 360, 360, look, 60, 10. 10 size executed at this price again when the market sold off back to it. Okay, it happened very, very quick. It happened very, very quick right here on this pullback back down to the 400s. You see this very large green bar. I drew this volume profile over this dip buy from the 85s all the way to the time that I got into the trade right here at approximately 303 or 304. I just drew these big circles here so you can see the easy entry and exit. So I'm going to walk you through what I did in real time, okay? Knowing that these buyers were factored in, knowing that there was this big positive delta here that was getting defended to the tick, the market could not sell back off through it to the tick. I just showed you what it looked like on the footprint. Now I'm showing you what it looks like on the candlestick chart. We pop up back above this highest volume and traded price, the VPOC, at the 6401s in this range here. Just this profile is all I'm looking at. The low to current time, okay? Just to see if buyers are going to be able to maintain value higher. That now that we're back above this VPOC and we're doing business here at these freaking 6401s, right? High volume node right here. We start pushing up. Here's what I see on the book map. Here's what I see on the book map. We start pushing up. Now, very, very closely here, look at what happens on this pullback. On this pullback, as soon as the market starts to fall, these bids pop up. 6,400, 63.99, 6,400 even. Look at what happens right here in the same spot that this 336 aggressive sell order hit. Look at what hits right here. 280 on the ask. Big buyer hops into the market and lifts an immediate offer that's sitting right here, okay? These trades are done quickly, and when you see this change like this, you see this activity change. It goes from aggressive selling right to aggressive buying here on this pullback, and the passive bids show up in the market. This is telling me that it looks like this level is trying to be supported, and I know there is an aggressive buyer in the market because I can see that right here. And the fact that these bids showed up right as the market cruises down into this previous key level, this shows me passive urgency on the bid. It shows me that there are passive buyers who look like they're really trying to get filled. And look, the market pops up immediately off that. I'm now in the green. What I did was I put my stop loss below these bids. So I hit the market as soon as it popped up off this big buyer. I hit the market at like these 03s. Should have been a little quicker. Probably could have gotten a little bit tighter of a stop. I got in 03s. I put my stop 99.5. So a little under 4 points of risk. Okay? A little bit under 4 points of risk on that. It starts moving right away. Look at these bids following price up. All right? The pace of the tape speeds up significantly in this area. All right? Look at this aggressive buy volume in here. Aggressive buying right through all these offers. Okay? Now, we're cruising up. We eat through these offers too. I'm just trailing my stop up a little bit at a time. I think it was max like 4 points. I trailed the stop up just to protect myself, make back a stop loss from earlier if it does get hit. Now, we get all the way up here into these 16s. All right? These 15s, 16s. What I'm looking at in the moment is this. I'm looking at this. I'm seeing, okay, we ate through this offer. We pulled back. Another offer, another offer, another offer. This big wall of offers at the 18s, 17s. We pull back. There's another offer right here at price. The market rejects it. I close the trade, 15.5. I say, okay, I'm up 12.5 points on under 4 points of risk. I am now green on the day. I'm up like 4 or 5 points. I'm going to close this trade, and I'm going to take my profit because it is at my target of this previous swing high right here, okay? We popped up. We got above this high at the 13s, and we keep moving. What it looked like on the 1 minute chart was this, all right? It looked like this. I'll go back to the 1 minute. We pop up. We get up above this high here. We get up above this high. Now, I'm eyeballing to see what happens above this high. There's some sell side activity coming in. It looks like sellers are trying to get into the market. So I cut my trade for 15 points profit. Yes, I could have let it keep running, But look at what happened afterwards, all right? It kind of bounced around, and then the market closed at 4 o'clock, and then it came back down to beneath where I got out. So this was a really solid plan. I identified the momentum in the market early on. I saw that, hey, it looks like, sorry, this is so big. Hey, it looks like there are dips getting aggressively bought up. Look at this 11 o'clock. As soon as 11 o'clock comes around, the buyers jump in like crazy. Get above the VWAP, try and get back beneath it, fail. It bounces multiple times off of it. Now in here, once we get above, look at how aggressive this buying is coming into the market. So aggressive. Now I draw this profile over this area right here, this low, to where I'm eyeballing the market currently, seeing all the volume data by price with the positive and negative deltas showing me trapped participants in the market, and people who are getting paid. Look, all these sellers are not getting paid, but this buyer is getting paid because the market is above it. This is the lens that you can use to look behind the curtain of order flow. My order flow trading ebook is going to be dropping very, very, very soon. I am going to have my full order flow playbook, 5 example trading setups that I use all the time, exactly how to play them, exactly how to learn the tools that I use inside of those setups, including the volume, but not excluding, the volume profile, the footprint chart, the candlestick charts, the deltas, stacked deltas, okay, auction market theory, mean reversion theory, risk management, risk protocol, market conditions, and adapting to change, okay? And basically all the information that I can summarize for you guys into a quick to easy to read guide with plenty of visual examples from old screenshots to new screenshots, plenty of visual examples so that you guys can burn the shit into your head and learn how to view the market like a pro. This is the type of shit that Wall Street traders use. This is not no freaking trading view indicator, okay? This is pure tape data. The only reason this market moves is because of buying and selling, and you guys are going to learn all that in the ebook, all right? Second, the live trading room is crucial to any new trader who wants to get their hands dirty in order flow in futures, all right? You can see how me, CZ Trades, and Lambo Raul can take order flow based trade setups just like this one, day in, day out, Monday through Friday in that live trading room. It's very beneficial to people who are trying to learn how to view the market with this new type of lens, because I know it can be hard to teach yourself, right? You'll be following along and you can see the trades that we take, and we have everything fully explained in detail. So the link to join that is in the bio, and the link for the ebook is going to be up very soon. So for now, stay tuned and keep watching my YouTube videos, share it with your friends, and comment and like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button because I'll be back soon. Peace out, everybody. I turned this 2L day into a W day because I recognized opportunity and I did not hesitate to jump at it because it was right in front of me. The confirmation was there. When you have a trade, take the trade. It's the only way you're going to be able to collect data and make money in itself. So have a great day. Peace out, everybody. See you in the next one.